Hi everyone, and welcome to our Q&A. We've decided to do this in light of the Facebook ones we've been running. They've been quite popular and quite useful. So today we're going to be looking at Exchange email and why it might be good for your business. And we've had quite a few questions about this, so we thought we'd just do a video to cover a lot of the more frequently asked ones, just to see if it would help people. Today on the call, I have my colleague Justine Bateman, who is the product manager for Exchange email, so very knowledgeable. So I've got a few questions to ask you today, Justin. Hello, by the way, and
Hey, Will.
how are you doing?
Yeah, all good, thanks.
Good stuff. Okay, so I think one of the big things that we get asked a lot is, I'm on a standard email package already. Uh, why should I go to Exchange given that there's a cost increase moving up?
Sure. So I think some of the points we'll probably cover later. We'll cover that in more detail. But broadly speaking, unlike many of the free and lower value email solutions you might get, um, Exchange email from Fasthost means that you'll never be low on space. This big 50 gigabyte mailbox solution. They're basically designed to allow you and your business to expand and to scale, without any compromise, without the need to buy additional mailboxes or additional space limits. It just covers you for the future, essentially. Um, Not only that, but being part of the Microsoft Exchange platform means that you get to take advantage of the OWA functions, which means you can use the email, the calendars, the tasks anywhere you are. So you're never, as we've all got our phones in our pockets, so you're never far away from your business operations or your customer queries.
Cool. So what is Exchange email? If there's anyone watching this and not really sure what it is, what in a nutshell, what's Exchange email?
It's email on steroids. It's the complete package for your business. So that larger mailbox, better connectivity, better security. It's hosted at the Fasthost UK data center. So you've got your data sovereignty is all here in the UK. And I think at the moment, more than ever, collaboration is key. Being able to sync all of your tasks and your calendars with your colleagues, and having that live and up to date is really important. And Exchange means that you can do all that in one place.
Cool. Sounds good. So another question we see a lot, we always abbreviate something called OWA, which we know is the Outlook web app, but it gets talked about a lot. What actually is that Outlook web app and why is it useful for people?
So this is essentially the interface that comes with Exchange. So it's a way to access your emails online from wherever you are on whatever computer you're using. This can be useful if you're not in the home or if you're in the office and you don't have the Outlook app itself. Um, it, it's just like logging on to your email in any web browser from anywhere. If you do have the Outlook app, that it is a much better way of using OWA. It's an integrated system that it's on your desktop all the time. So as soon as you open up your computer, it will be there. But you're not always at your computer, so that's where access is quite useful as well.
Okay, so cool, being able to access it anywhere. Good stuff. Okay, something people might not necessarily know about, but it's quite a useful feature. Public folders, what are they and why are they useful?
So those are a feature in Microsoft Exchange that you and your colleagues can use to share information across your business. So I suppose you could set up administrators who can set certain privileges across those folders, and then users within your organization can then access that folder or set of folders, and that could contain contacts, calendars, items, messages, journal entries, or notes, anything really. But it's a way of collaborating information across a group of people really
Okay,
easily.
cool. Sounds good. Okay, so what additional features does Exchange include? So someone moving up from one of the standard mailboxes on our platform, they're going up to Exchange. What are those extra features outside of public folders as well?
So along with that interface and the public folders, the Farsos Exchange email package that we're talking about, it comes with yeah, a 50 gigabyte mailbox, which is, you know, that's more space than, you know, almost anybody needs. 100 gigabyte version for those that really do expand and scale. But along with those larger mailbox limits, you also get increased size limits, so you can send up to 150 megabytes, which is quite important if you're sending documents, PDFs, images or videos. You'll often find that you just can't send those across email, and you need to share them another way, which you know can sometimes be a security risk. We touched on them earlier as well, but the collaboration tools that Exchange comes with are really useful. So you can share your calendars, your tasks, your contacts, and you know keep everyone across your network up to date.
Cool.
So that's really good for visibility.
All right. Okay, and one of the really common questions we've been getting, especially with sort of upgrades from existing mailboxes, is do I need to do something on my side? So if one of our customers has already got an existing mailbox, do they need to do anything if they upgrade to Exchange mailboxes?
That's a good question. No, is a simple answer. The devices will continue to work. Is um, you know your email will just continue working as you would expect. But to really get the you know the advantages of all the features on Exchange, the best thing to do is set up all your devices to work with Exchange, which is really simple to do. And it's, you know, if you're ever stuck, you can give us a call and we can walk you through that process. But it's very simple, very self-explanatory.
All right, good stuff. Yeah, we got the 24/7 support as well. It's always a bonus in those situations if you happen to be setting your email up at 3 o'clock in the morning, because why not? Okay, another question we see quite often is people worrying about losing emails if they migrate, because obviously there's that change in the mailbox. So the people who are a bit worried about losing emails, is that anything to worry about?
No, not at all. So we won't delete any old mailbox for 30 days after you migrated to a new platform. So even in the worst case scenario, and I can't even think of that scenario because it hasn't happened, but you know, we would be able to restore those.
Okay.
However, you know, all of your mail will either be queued or delivered whilst you're, you know, going through that migration. So you never have the risk of losing anything.
All right, cool. And how do you know roughly how long that migration can take? I know it depends on mailbox size, but
Sure. So it's normally within 24 to 48 hours. We will always do it overnight so that it doesn't affect your business operations during the day.
okay, good stuff. Okay, and can I use Exchange on Mac or on iPhone? There's a lot of people using those out there, and it's traditionally a Microsoft product, so are they compatible across devices?
Yeah, they're fully compatible. I think on Mac, you just use the Mac Mail application, and that already has Exchange built into it, or is Exchange compatible.
Cool.
And same goes for iPhones as well.
Lovely. Is there any cancellation fee if if people decide they want to downgrade again, can they do that?
Yeah, of course. So if they're in the free trial period that we do, of course you can cancel completely free of charge, and we won't be taking any payment from you. Um, once you've gone through the free trial period and you're paying the £5.49 per month, again, it's just a monthly rolling contract. So if you wanted to cancel that, that's a very simple process, and it will be cancelled for the end of the month.
All right, good stuff. Okay, I think that's as far as our frequently asked questions go that we've been sort of seeing coming in. That's it from me. But is there anything else you needed to add at all? Anything you can think of that might be useful to people?
I mean, I'd really just encourage people to give it a go. It's a huge improvement over any other standard or free email solution you might already be using. You know, I think most people that try this product or this email mailbox, they love it and they get on with it really well. And it's sort of once you've tried it, you won't be wanting to go back to anything else really.
All right, okay, good stuff. Well, it was really good to talk to you there, Justin. Thanks for your time. And yeah, this was done during the lockdown, just in case anyone is watching this in a sort of year's time and wondering why we were doing it in this format. But yeah, we've done this during lockdown just as a bit of a Q&A session. So a lot of people move into Exchange, obviously, for the collaboration. It's really useful when you're all working at home. So yeah, so thought we'd just pop something up. But thanks everyone for watching, and Justin, thanks for your time.
No worries. Thanks, Will.
Bye bye.
Cheers.